Before we leveled this, we ended up doing all of our math to make sure that we could get our level at the right space. Now I can show you so you can visualize exactly what it's going to be. Right here, this can be flush with the flooring all the way across with the house. When we sheet it, it's going to be flush with this concrete. If this concrete's not flush in certain areas, our goal is to make it so that we find the average spot, the average low spot, so we can grind this down to where it'll meet. So there's a few spots that are about a 1/16 and not many spots a little lower. That's not going to matter. It's not a big enough difference for us to care. But either way, we found that height. We plan on grinding anything that's higher than that in the future, and we won't do that until we sheet this. What I'm going to help you do is find where your chalk line needs to be so that you can make your marks for these studs that you see that I'm going to be cutting. For these bearing walls, the studs, the top of the stud is where you need that chalk line. So when you get your level spot for the top of your house, this is what you need to add to it to drop it down to that laser level you've got. 3/4 of an inch for your sheeting. Then you're going to have to see how high your joist is. Our joists are 11 7/8. You want your I-joists on site before you do this so you can get an exact. Add also to that 2 top plate, which will be 3 inches. That is how you get your chalk lines for this whole house. At least for the back wall, your front wall, all the way across. And you'll mark all that with your laser. With your sides, because these got to be load bearing too. And we don't want joists against this wall for insulation and for all your subcontractor purposes. So we went down 3/4 of an inch for the sheeting. Then we dropped down 3 inches for your 2 top plates. We chalked that. That's how we got the height for all of these load bearing studs. And you're ready to mark it all up and chalk some lines. So we'll show you how to do that now.
Right there's 0.10. This is 0.25.
Well, is that the doorway? Is that why? Because it's swelled up?
I don't know, I was off to the side. This is 0.10.
Check it on the there. Yeah, it looks like a hump where your hand is.
Okay, 0.10.
But how much is it? Move it out.
0.10. 10's our average. Well, we found our average. I'm gonna mark exactly where my level's sitting. We'll make everything match that. This will be our grade right here. This will be top of our sheeting. So this is our mark, our original.
We're going to go 3 for 2 top plates. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go 3/4 for our sheeting. So that's our spot.
Okay.
All right, so you're not going to see us mark all of these for these side bearing walls, but we literally ended up marking, if the wall was 40 feet, we went about every 15 feet. So we put in a few marks on the longer walls. The longer the wall, the more marks that it's going to end up having. If it's only like a 15-foot wall, we only marked it on each end.
All right, now we're gonna do these walls right here. That one, that one, that one. We went down an extra 11 7/8.
Now we're just marking where our joist walls are going to be at. Where the joist literally butts into the wall, so it drops down. Check out episode 3 that I have linked here in the series. It's going to show up on the end screen. This is going to show you how to do your layout and how to install your bearing walls.